until right now. So my pleasure to introduce you to Ken Ashpak. Nice to see you.
So
great to have you here.
Thank you so very much.
And I'm so excited to learn more about this unique stone.
Thank you.
Because it's a bit magical.
It is magical. You know, there's no gemstone on Earth that has the play of color, the intensity of color that you're going to find in Ammolite. And the story is so unbelievable, you almost think it is unbelievable.
Right.
The Discovery Channel called it the sleeping beauty of the gem world.
The sleeping beauty and the gem world. And we're seeing that. I mean, look at that play of light and color. It's a different kind of light play or chatoyancy than, say, a tiger's eye would have. This is really color changing, isn't it?
It is color changing.
It's iridescent.
You know, it's actually almost like what makes a kaleidoscope. So there's multi-layers in this gemstone. The light likes to refract from it. And as you bring that ring up, I'm just going to just keep going. I want you to see if we're going to find some blue.
Oh,
some
there's
amazing
blue in there
on
too?
the top as well, yeah. So every color of the spectrum,
I see a little
70 million years in the making. You know, from northern Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, this used to be one inland sea. And in that entire area, only 2.5 square miles is the only place on Earth to find Ammolite.
Wow.
Corite owns and operates over 95% of it. We are the company that brings Ammolite to the world. And it is one of those unique pieces that's just so hard to find. Now, talking about the rarest gemstone, we were inspired by your Jane Tracy, who I've had the pleasure of working with many times.
And he loves gemstones.
Loves gemstones.
Right, loves color.
Now, you know, I mean, I wasn't offended when she said that, you know, the fire opal was one of her favorites. And she said, Ken, I would love for you to do something exclusive for me and exclusive for QVC and exclusive to all the QVC viewers. So we have teamed up the most exquisite fire opals with one of the largest emerald cut stones that we've ever seen. Look at
There's the blue.
Hang on a sec, you just became an Ammolite expert. You just did it. You just did it. Now look, you thought that this ring was green and red, and the magic of what this stone is all about. It's like performing for you. You know, you're going to get more compliments and questions probably on your Ammolite ring than any other ring.
Else.
Right, and it just shows you with these beautiful Mexican fire opals that they just go so well together.
This is a triplet, but the color play that I'm seeing in here, Ken, that's not from anything that's been enhanced or added, right?
Right,
There's a black background and a crystal layer, and then the Ammolite in the center.
So yes, with only one qualification.
Yes.
That the two layers, the rock layer, which in the gem business we call the matrix layer, and the gem layer are formed together. So there are three distinct layers, only one of which would be man-made, which is this quartz crystal.
Right.
So we're hopefully going to have time to show you some VT of what it looks like out of the mine. But just feast your eyes on the ring. So here's the Ammolite just out of the mine.
Yeah, take a look at this.
So these colors are completely natural. They're not treated. It's the only deposit on Earth. Southern Alberta, just north of Montana. Even though we use all of this heavy excavation equipment to unearth the layer, everything is done by hand.
Look at it.
The magic of breaking open these rocks and finding this exquisite color is just an absolute miracle of Mother Nature.
When was this first discovered, this stone?
So back in the late 70s is when it first
it hasn't been around for very long,
1981, it was given official gemstone status, the only gemstone since that has been.
Wow.
So every piece comes to our offices in Calgary, and I don't just call them gem cutters, I call them artisans. They hand cut, hand polished, hand shape, and hand set. What really is becoming one of the rarest treasures on Earth.
It's fabulous.
Thank you.
It's so pretty and so different and special. And for us to be able to bring this opportunity to you at $139 with the gorgeous quality fire opal on each side in sterling silver. Remember, this is the lowest price for the next 6 months.
It's amazing.
That this price goes away at the end of today. And we can't bring in a lot at one time, Ken. That's the other thing you and I were talking about.
2 or 3 visits a year. You know, this really is a boutique gemstone, and we've lived our life in the world of luxury, you know, boutiques and galleries all over the world. What I want your viewers to understand is it's like going directly to De Beers and buying from them when you're dealing with Corite, because we talk about rare, precious, and exotic, and then we look at a price of $139, and I get a lot of emails saying, well, if it's so rare, why is it so affordable? Well, there's a couple of things. We don't buy the stones, we don't buy the rough, we own the mine. Secondly, as an added treat, we couldn't do this every day or every month, we bring to you a special collection exclusively for QVC. You know, these prices in the world of Corite Ammolite don't exist anywhere else on Earth. But here, at QVC for just these few moments.
Well, I mean, you can see, look at Katya's hand. It's just mesmerizing as you look at it. And again, this is a beautiful, natural of origin gemstone.
Absolutely.
You know, from the earth, which I think is so cool. Discovered not that long ago.
Yeah.
Which I also think is so cool. You know?
Absolutely. And let's talk about the sad news is that this is clearly a generational stone. So discovered, mined, and exhausted in one generation.
Get out.
A third of the mine is already gone.
Really?
Absolutely. So,
wow.
So it really is an honor and a pleasure to be part
Bring
of something
it in.
so beautiful. I've done this for 26 years.
Wow.
I spent 10 years of my life saying, are you familiar with Ammolite? And they would say, well, no, I've never heard of it before. But imagine walking the red carpet with Helen Mirren at the Emmys.
Well, and that's what happened, right?
Right, a person that could choose anything.
Anything.
You know, I'm so kind of disappointed. You know, we're all shopping for the same things, and to find something truly rare and special and that nobody else has, we kind of fit into that category.
Right.
And I always say, ladies, when you get this ring at home, don't show it to your friends. Just wear it. Just wear it, because I promise you, you're going to start counting the people you know and the people that you don't know who are coming up to you and going,
what is
oh my
that?
gosh, that's one of the most beautiful rings ever. And look at how the orange fire opal works so well with the oranges
great
and
choice
golds.
with
And
that.
well, you know, listen, Jane Tracy, when she says that,
She taught me everything I know.
well, and I'm still learning from her as well. Rhodium plated, so a derivative of platinum, is richly plated over the sterling silver. 26 years in the business, I can't tell the difference between the white gold or our luxurious sterling silver unless I'm looking at the hallmark. I mean, it's all of that and more, and as beautiful, and you are doing a great job showing all of these colors. As beautiful as this is, remember your television is only 2 dimensions,
right.
and Ammolite is so 3-dimensional. And I just know that you're going to love it. I'm so excited to be doing this. It's an exclusive here at QVC. There is not a gemstone Ammolite ring in the world, forget about with fire opals, but just straight Ammolite that exists anywhere on earth for $139.
How should people care for this stone?
Well, that's the beauty.
Yeah.
Has a hardness of 8.5, so wear it like a
Really?
sapphire.
Wow.
Right.
Only 100 left, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay, so and wear it, love it, and enjoy it. The only thing I don't want you to do, and I don't think you should do this with any jewelry, is you know, swim with it,
okay.
do the dishes in it, keep it out of
Right.
the water. My wife lost one of her pearls that I gave her on our wedding day when we were scuba diving.
Oh, oops.
And I said, really? Pearl earrings when you're scuba diving? Was that really
Well, they were from
necessary?
the water,
well,
right?
That's exactly what she said, as a matter of fact.
Okay, here's where we are. We've lost some sizes. The sizes 9 and 10 are gone, but I still have size 11, because that's usually a size that we have a hard time keeping in stock. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. Fewer than 100 to go around across those sizes. Lowest price. I just did a double take. Look at the comparable retail on this, everybody.
Yeah.
Over $400. There's a lot of you out there who I know love to go on cruises. You love to go to exotic locations. Perhaps you've seen Ammolite, you know, when you've traveled.
Yeah.
I bet you haven't seen it for $139.
I promise you,
You have not?
it doesn't exist. It does not exist.
And especially with fire opals.
It's a exclusive here at
Just
QVC.
for here.
Yeah.
Almost gone. Stay on the line if you're dialing in. That is J330882. Total pleasure meeting you. Thanks
So
for being
great to meet
here.
you. Thank you so
and
much.
look forward to seeing more from you in the future.
I look forward to it as
Sounds
well.
good.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ken. Listen, stay on the line. You can also check out QVC.com to see any other Ammolite that might be in stock.